Today I'm guiding you through a full body mobility routine. I use this workout as a extended warm-up or anytime I'm just feeling kind of crunchy. We are also going to be working on grounding through breath. You don't need any equipment, just grab your mat and let's get to it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the bell for notifications, like this video, and be sure to come back to this mobility playlist for more. Starting with the top of our bodies, we're going to work on our necks. And I said we're going to be doing some grounding breathing. I want you to think about inhaling and exhaling through each movement, and I will be also cueing you on this. But even for something as simple as neck movement, you want to be breathing, because every time we brace and hold our breath, we're limiting how deeply we can get into any kind of position or any kind of movement. So making sure that your breathing is a key focus for today. Starting with our necks, you're just going to look up, open up, inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look up, stretch up, just as far as is comfortable for you. Exhale, chin to chest. One more. Inhale, look up, stretch up. Exhale, chin to chest. Coming back to center, we're going to go ear to shoulder. I'm going to my right side. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. One more, just like that. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Moving toward our spine. You can bring your hands behind you. If it's more comfortable for you to sit on your heels, you can feel free to do that. That may be hard for some people if you have bad knees. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see a little better. I'm reaching my hands back behind me, opening up my chest. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Two more, just like that. Inhale. Look up, stretch up. Exhale. Round the spine. One more. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, round the spine. And now we're going to go side to side. So I'm going to bring my left arm across my right. You can use that free hand to give you a little extra push or stability. Inhale. Try to look back behind you. Exhale, over to the other side. Turn this way again for you. Inhale, try to look back behind you. Exhale, over to the other side. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Gently coming into a down dog position. Hands come down on the ground, feet, and lift your butt up. You can pedal your feet right here. Whatever feels good, try to open up those shoulders, thinking about bringing your heels down towards the ground, and we're just going to stay here for 3 breaths. If you feel like you're sliding, readjust. Take whatever time you need. If you want to have a soft bend in your knees, go for it. This is all about making you feel your best. One more breath here. And inhale, roll your body forward, coming into an upward facing dog for 3 breaths. One more. Lower yourself down, all the way down to the ground. Bring one hand, I'm starting with my right side, so I'm bringing my right arm into a 90-degree position. My left hand is going to push as I lift my left leg over and across my body for a scorpion. This should feel like a nice stretch on your shoulders, on your hips, all through this line of the body. 3 breaths here. Gently roll yourself over back to center, switching sides. My left arm makes that 90-degree angle. My head will be looking toward the right. Right hand comes down onto the ground, pushes my right foot over. Don't feel like you need to have your toe touch down on the ground. Just allow. Wherever you are today, this is a nice stretch. 2 more breaths. And lower down. You're going to push back into a child's pose. 3 breaths here. Just relax. Try and flatten yourself down towards the ground. One more breath here. Now you're going to lift your hips up. Bring your hands one palm print forward. So now your butt is up in the air, a little bit like a puppy. And you're going to thread through. So I'm starting with my left hand threads through. Bring my shoulder down to the ground, head down. Right hand continues to reach forward. Breathe. One more. Returning to center. Find that puppy position and switch sides. Reaching through, threading through. My left arm reaches high towards the top of the mat. And breathe. You may notice a difference from one side to the other. That's totally fine. It's a great awareness to have. But there's nowhere to get. We're just trying to get back into our bodies and feel what's going on. Coming back to center. You're going to roll yourself up into a tabletop position. And from here, corkscrew those arms down. Shoulders are packed down and away from your ears. One more time. And now you're going to lift into a bird dog. Right leg kicks back. Left arm kicks back. Reach, reach, reach. We're holding. Think about creating dynamic tension. Each limb pulling away from the other. 2 more breaths here. 1 more. Hand comes down. Knee comes down. That left foot is going to come up by your hands. As close as you can get, try and lift, curl that back toe under, lift that right leg off the ground, that right knee. Finding a nice little runner's lunge. Feel free to drop your knee if you need to. And now we're going to try and lower down onto an elbow. Maybe you can do one, maybe both. Each side is different, every day is different. Just breathing here, and again, you can always come down onto that knee if you need to. 1 more breath. pulling those shoulders down and away from your ears. Now you're going to drop that knee, come up onto your hands, find a pigeon position. And here we go for 3 breaths. Push those fingers down, try to open up your chest, nice and proud. Looking out in front of you, you don't have to look up high. Just try and look straight, keep your neck in line. 2 more breaths. Last one, and then we fold over. And you can walk your hands out. Rest your head down on your hands if you like. Fold over to wherever is comfortable for you today. Lifting those hands up. You're going to bring that back leg, that right leg in to create a 90-90 position. Not quite a shin box, but you want to have a 90 degrees with both legs. I like this mat because it has these lines that give me a little bit of an assist when I want to see that. From here, if this is difficult for you, if your hips don't touch the ground or your butt doesn't touch the ground, that's totally fine. You can grab a cushion or a block to lift you up. If this is a difficult position for you to be in right now, if you just feel like my back glute is not touching the ground, I have some work to do today, that's okay. We're gonna angle ourselves toward that front leg and try to fold over gently. You don't have to go all the way down. If you'd like to make it more intense, just don't use your hands. 2 more breaths here. And gently come up. Now we're going to turn, face the center line of the body, right in between both of those hips. And again, you can use your hands. You're not going to forward fold nearly as much, but you want to think about it, right? You're just kind of barely leaning forward and breathe. Again, you can make this more intense by not using your hands. 1 more breath here. Come back up. Even the lifting back up is intense when you don't use your hands. So feel free to start with your hands anytime. And now we're going to move into a flat foot squat. So from here, I'm going to bring my back knee up, my front knee up, and you can push yourself forward if you need to. I'll step back into my mat. If you need to have a really wide stance to get into that flat-footed squat, go for it. If your feet do not fully touch the ground, if those heels are up, that's okay. This is kind of part of what we're working on. So I am using my hands in this prayer position to push the inside of my knees with my triceps. Just kind of open up the hips, and I'm going to rock side to side gently. So if your heels are off the ground like this, you may have a little less stability. Still totally possible to do this, and this is a great opportunity to practice getting a foot flat. It might be 1 at a time, but that is great, right? Until you work your way into this. Adding on here, try and reach one hand down. The other hand's going to reach up, look up towards the ceiling. Switching sides. My arm comes to the inside of my knee, other hand comes down. Try to look up, stretch up. Here we go again. Inhale up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, come down. One more on each side. From here, find that tabletop position. And we're going to switch sides. Moving for left bird dog, my left foot kicks back, right hand kicks back. Breathe, create that dynamic tension. Pull, pull, pull each limb away from the other. One more breath here. And hand comes down. Leg comes down. My right foot is going to step forward by my hands. I'm going to try and lift that left knee off the ground for that runner's lunge. Breathe. Two more breaths here. Moving down onto your elbows. If you can open up the hips. Again, each side is going to be a little bit different, so allow for that. We're just getting to know how our body feels today. One more breath. Drop that knee down. Come up onto your hands and find that pigeon position. From here, fingertips down on the ground, shoulders roll back, looking straight forward. Here we go for 3 breaths. One more breath. If you feel like you need to rock a little to get the muscles to let go, feel free. Whatever feels good for you today. And then we're going to fold forward. Rest your head in your hands. 3 breaths. Coming back up. We're going to bring that back leg into that 90-90 position, just like on the other side, facing forward to start. Checking out those legs, making sure they're in as good a 90-degree angle as you can make them. And then we're going to lean forward. You can reach your arms out in front, out to the sides, or have them down on the ground, right? You probably want them a little bit farther forward in front of you so you can fold over. Thinking about maintaining a nice straight back. And if you want to intensify, lift those hands. One more. Come up. And now we're going to turn toward the center and fold. Much smaller fold here. Again, you can have your hands down. It is more intense when you don't use those hands though. One more breath. Come back up. Swing that back leg forward. Find that forward position for a forward fold. So you're going to reach your arms to your knees, your shins, your feet, whatever feels comfortable for you today. Thinking about maintaining a nice straight back. Inhale. Exhale. Round that back, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Opening up into a straddle position from here. Just going to wherever your straddle is comfortably. Excuse me. It doesn't have to be, a split. You're just going to where you can do this comfortably. I want you to think about rocking side to side for a moment. And now you're going to fold forward as much as is comfortable for you. So you can walk your hands out. Maybe you get down onto your forearms. And then you try to lower down into a pancake. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands back in. Walk those feet in. You can give a little assist and push back into that flat-footed squat. Notice if it feels a little bit easier, a little bit different now. We're just rocking side to side. I hope you enjoyed this mobility session. It's a great opportunity to feel what's going on in your body, reconnect with your breath, and ground yourself. I know I enjoy sharing these workouts with you, so if you liked this workout, please make sure to hit that like button, drop me a comment, and let me know what other kind of workouts you'd love to see. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.